Hello, and welcome to the Preggo Diary. Today we are going to be talking about dealing with pregnancy anxiety. Now I use the word dealing because it's not like I have overcome pregnancy anxiety. Woo. When I got pregnant, anxiety immediately came into the picture. Now it wasn't like actual pregnancy anxiety that maybe I needed to be medicated for, although some days it definitely felt like it. But once you get pregnant, you just think of all of the things that could be going wrong. You WebMD stuff, you Google stuff, people tell you things, and all of a sudden you feel like the entire world is 1,000 ways to die at all moments. Pregnancy anxiety is no joke though. It can definitely weigh you down. It can make enjoying pregnancy harder because you're just worried about your life and the baby's life all the time. There are a few ways that I have dealt with pregnancy anxiety that may help you. So in the beginning, I just had to stop Googling stuff. Like if I had a weird pain or I had some sort of weird symptom, I just had to stop Googling. I had to acknowledge I'm a healthy person. All of my doctor's visits have been healthy. Everything's gonna be okay. Quit Googling things. It's really easy when you are anxious about your pregnancy to seek things out that make you more anxious. Like it's almost like you're feeding the anxiety beast. He's going to catch you. Filling your life with positive people and positive stories really can help. So I started listening to exclusively positive birth stories. I started seeking out moms who I knew were very comfortable with the whole process of birth and thought it was beautiful and pregnancy was great for them, and I wanted to hear from them because I knew that they weren't going to stress me out. Sometimes filling your life with positivity or seeking out people that have a positive influence in your life can be a little bit harder because pregnancy anxiety isn't just for the person who's pregnant, but people around you also who are close to you, like family members, may also have pregnancy anxiety. So you may have family or friends that are as or more worried about you during your pregnancy than you are worried about yourself. While that's like perfectly understandable, sometimes you have to draw boundaries for yourself because if you're anything like me, I'm an empath and I absorb everybody's feelings around me. So if I'm around my family or friends and they're extremely anxious, it's hard for me to not get into that mindset or to not be stressed out by it. So sometimes if people are sharing their anxieties about your health or your baby's health with you, or asking you a bunch of questions like, have you considered this, all of these different things or ailments that could be going wrong, sometimes you have to be the one to say, hey, it's fine if you're worried about that. I understand. However, you sharing your anxieties with me is just burdening me. It's not helping anybody in the situation. And frankly, it's doing more harm than good. If you're like me and you're a people pleaser, this will be really hard to do. But once you just draw those lines of like, you can worry and you can be anxious, but don't share those with me. Don't share that energy with me. I'm going to have to be recharging all my positive chakras after some people talk to me, honestly. It is 1000% okay to share with your family or friends, hey, I love you and I know you love me and I know that's why you're worried and anxious about the pregnancy and for my health. However, sharing each and every one of your worries doesn't help, and that's okay. If they pitch a fit about it, just hang up the phone. Also, it helped me to acknowledge that women around the world for centuries, ever since the beginning of time, have been having babies. It is part of a natural process of life. It is part of what our bodies do. Our bodies know how to do it. Caveat, don't feel bad for calling your doctor like 1,000 times. If your doctor is not okay with neurotic women calling, then they probably shouldn't be in a practice where they help women deliver babies because the whole process is just a little bit crazy. Voice your anxieties, talk about them with other people if you have them. Seek out help if you need it, or if you're really not feeling like yourself, definitely talk to doctors or something like that, because pregnancy anxiety is real and it's easy to spiral out of control because it's all unknown. But it's okay. Literally, I voice every single anxiety to my husband, and that helps me so much. Because sometimes it's nice to have other people just hear your anxiety, and then when you say it out loud, I think I have anal cancer because I had a really weird poop. Sometimes when you say that out loud, you're like, I think I may be okay. I'm not okay. in more ways than one, but I don't think I may have that issue. I really did think that I had that issue. But then when you voice them, and like my husband's like, huh, okay, then you can just be like, you know what, so maybe I'm okay. So all in all, pregnancy anxiety is the reality for many women. Many women will go through pregnancy and be like, girl, it's the best I ever felt in my life. Or not. Both are okay. However, if you're dealing with pregnancy anxiety, I get it. Just remember, draw boundaries around yourself. It may be really hard at first to draw those boundaries for yourself, especially if you're dealing with family and friends, because it's very sensitive relationships there, but you have to do what's best for yourself and your baby, and at the end of the day, you will be 100% happier when you're not carrying the burden of everybody else's anxiety and worries along with your own. Find positive people in your life, girls. Talk to your partners. Voice your anxieties. Don't let them fester inside of you and grow. Pregnancy anxiety is normal and understandable, and I get you, girl, if you've got it. But there are definite steps you can take to lessen it, or to not feel so alone in it, or to not make it worse. So basically, do not Google. Call your doctor, voice your anxieties, find positive people, find positive books, find all the positive things, and do not let your family and friends, just because they're family and friends, overwhelm you with their own personal anxieties and worries about pregnancy. Done! Check out how pregnant I am. That is it for the Preggo Diaries today. I hope everybody has benefited from this lesson. Be on the lookout for my next one, where I'm going to be talking about my breech baby situation and the scheduled C-section that I have coming up. Comment what else you'd like to see. The content will definitely be changing, of course. Once my baby gets here, we'll be talking a lot about what it's like to be a new mom and having no idea what you're doing, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Peace out!